Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. This is HD and I'm coming at you guys with another commentary of two very good players here. I'm excited to be bringing you guys this game between oGs.MC. He's going to be the blue Protoss at the 12 o'clock position on Metalopolis. Already wishing good GG, good luck rival to his rival pretty much, Evil Genius's EG.Idra. He's going to be the red Zerg up here at the 12 o'clock. For all of you guys who don't know, EG.Idra and MC have a very long and storied rivalry. They've been going at each other's throats pretty much ever since the dawn of competitive Starcraft 2. I remember one of the previous MLGs, MC kind of made the the universal, not the other finger, the other finger signal, the thumb signal, where it basically means slash your throat to EG.Idra after he defeated him. I don't think in Korea they know the other universal signal. But yeah, this is going to be a rebroadcast actually from MLG. I'm sure a lot of you guys already tuned into MLG. This was from MLG Orlando, I believe. But for those of you guys who didn't, I'm just going to be hand selecting a couple of the top replays from that tournament and kind of rebroadcasting them. Also, I have some very big news for you guys. I found out while I was kind of going through these replays that they released the replays from MLG Anaheim, which means I'm going to be able to broadcast to you guys the games that I had against QXE. And I'm very excited about that. I actually just downloaded the replay. I haven't gotten a chance to look at it yet. Probably going to do the whole series. I might just do the game that was actually good because, well, I'll just be honest with you guys right now. The first game is kind of garbage, but the actual game where I put up a decent fight, I'm really excited about that. And I know a lot of people have been asking me to bring it out, so I'm going to try to get that out to you guys as soon as possible. In fact, I'm probably going to cast it as soon as I get done casting this series between Old Generation's MC and between Evil Genius's EG.Idra. So yeah, once again, this is from MLG. I apologize for all of you guys who may have already seen this game casted live, but you know, I'm not the kind of person who lets good replays, so to say, go to waste. If these are really popular replays, and I'm picking the ones that have the highest reviews and highest ratings. So you know, I think that you guys will be excited to see it again if you guys already did, and if you guys haven't, well, good opportunity to double view, I guess, or to view it for the first time, I guess you could say. So here comes MC. He is getting his probe right there up into EG.Idra's main, just doing a little bit of harass right now. This is also going to give me a good opportunity to talk to you guys about MLG Providence. I don't know how many of you guys live out on the East Coast. Well, I'm sure a lot of you guys do, but if you guys do, hopefully you guys go out to MLG Providence in Rhode Island. I'm actually still up in the air right now. I don't know if I'm going to go or not. The main reason being is that I can't really compete there because it's the invite tournament where only the seeded players get to go. But I still might go just to kick it and have fun and hang out with all of you guys. It really depends on my travel situation and some other things that I have going on in my real life as well. So I'll let you guys know as the date approaches. But yeah, please stay tuned and I'll keep you guys posted on that. By the way, check me out, guys, if you guys haven't. I'd truly appreciate it. I'm on Twitter and Facebook now. I've been kind of using Twitter a lot more. I've definitely been using Facebook a lot more. For all of you guys who are following me on Facebook, you guys probably already know about that. And yeah, that's at HD Starcraft if you guys get a chance. And last but not leastly, make sure to subscribe to me if you guys could. I totally, definitely, 100% support that. And yeah, keep tuning in for more videos. So this is going to be game one between MC and EG.Idra. Once again, this is a best of 3, and you know, EG.Idra, a player has been around the days of Starcraft since, you know, Starcraft first arrived in our hands in 1998, and he has been just a prolific player. Notably in Starcraft 2, I mean, in Brood War he was just kind of known as the best foreigner, but really never successful on the A team, just a kind of a B teamer on CJ Entis. But then he moved over to Starcraft 2. Very good player. Now MC, also a former Starcraft Brood War player. Wasn't as successful, but became very successful in StarCraft 2. Speaking of successful, he may actually kill off this queen here. That is a huge success. Great success. Yes. Well, MC has just killed off that queen pretty easily, and for only a zealot going down, he's probably going to get this stalker out of there. That is a very big win for him. So, just thinking right now off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure MC's old name back in Brood War was Cal. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that. Somebody will probably double check and let me know. But he was a very good StarCraft Brood War, or decent Starcraft Brood War player, much better Starcraft 2, obviously, because he's won so many GSL Code-S titles already. But yeah, enough of that. Enough about the background information. Let's see how this is going to go down. MC's already killed off a single queen, which is always good to do if you're Protoss. It sets a Zerg back in so many ways. First of all, you've got to invest another 150 minerals into a queen. You lose all the inject larva time that you would have had anyways. And it's really just annoying for Zerg players in general to deal with, you know, a queen loss. It's not something you want to lose in the beginning of the game. It's almost equivalent to losing... Oh, I don't know. It's almost equivalent to a Protoss player not using Chrono Boost for like 5 minutes. So it's pretty devastating. But HDre's the type of player that can bounce back. He's at 36 right now, so he's not, you know, he's not drastically far ahead in economy, but he is at least one base ahead, which is going to definitely be helpful. Also has a bunch of Spore Crawlers coming up here right now. Now, did he see that Stargate? Interesting. Yes, he did see the Stargate, so he knows that there are Void Rays on the way right now, and he's definitely investing a lot into added protection for anti-air, as he's got 2 crawlers in the main. He's also got 1 at the front right here, 1 coming up in the... No, that's a Roach Warren, so he doesn't really have that much protection in the back of the natural, but besides that, he's got pretty good coverage in terms of anti-air, and he's probably going to need it, because we have already a very interesting development here. MC isn't... You know, a lot of Protoss players, they will send that initial Void Ray out to kill off Overlords. MC has not revealed his Void Rays yet, and there's good reason for that. MC here is planning to surprise EG.Idra with a handful of Void Rays, maybe 2 or 3, and do a lot of damage. And yeah, he's got 3 Void Rays and a Phoenix right now. And EG.Idra is going to be very, very pleased that he invested early on into this anti-air defense. He saw the move out with the Zergling at the Leftern Zelnaga Tower, so he knows, guys, that the Void Rays are on the way, so he's going to be very, very happy about the anti-air that he put up already. He may actually... I don't know if he's got enough, though. That's the thing. You know, the thing about Void Rays is they can find the little edge in the corner of your base where your Spore Crawlers don't have coverage, and they can do a lot of damage, but hold that thought. It looks like MC coming in here with the Royal Protoss Air Fleet. He is going to be able to pick off that... No, he's changed targets over to the Queen. Is he going to get the Queen? No, he will not. So EG.Idra holding on pretty well, but he did just lose his Spore Crawler, and now he's going to lose his Queen as well. Wow, MC though ends up losing 1 of his Void Rays. So, you know, it's not an all-out W for MC right there. He was able to he did lose 1 of his Void Rays, so that's certainly going to be a bit of a loss for him. And now he's coming in to attack the macro hatchery. Nice little angle here where you can find that hatchery's little edge. He is going to be able to kill off this queen over here on the left-hand side as well. And the queen goes down, the hatchery in the yellow right now. EG.Idra has to keep this hatchery alive at all costs. And unfortunately for him, you know, the Spore Crawlers, they just can't cover the macro hatch all that well. He's going to have to rely on his queens, which at this point he's only got 2 left of. He's going to need to make more queens. Surprisingly, on the production tab, he doesn't have more queens on the way. And I'm not too sure why. Okay, he was saving for Hydras, as he just finished the Hydralisk Den. But with the amount of Phoenix on the field right now, Phoenix are pretty good against Hydras in small numbers. You can elevate the Phoenix, levitate it into the air, and then you can take it out really easily. Remember, Hydralisks are considered light units, and Phoenix do bonus damage against that. And right now, MC is just tearing up EG.Idra's main. That Spore Crawler not even getting that much time to root down. It's going to go down to the Void Ray, concentrated firepower. Now the Hydra's starting to stream out from the natural, but is it enough? I don't think so. Oh my god, there's a whole row of Phoenixes right there. That's 9 Phoenixes total, and not even 1 of them dropped. MC is, oh my god, he is showing how to wreck a clinic on EG.Idra's main right now. And EG.Idra is definitely not a happy camper right now. I mean, you know, MC all this time still macroing. Keep in mind, he's been doing all of this off of, it was 2 Stargates. Okay, I was a little surprised to see that many Phoenix off of 1. So yeah, that makes more sense. But, you know, MC has just been tearing up EG.Idra. He's been pulling him apart, and right now EG.Idra just barely has enough Hydras to defend off the air harass from MC. So I guess EG.Idra at this point gets to breathe a little bit, kind of wipe that sweat off his brow, but he certainly took a lot of damage in that last attack. Let's just pull up the workers kill tab. 4 workers killed, nothing too devastating. But what really hurts is the Overlords and the Queens that he lost, and that's why he really isn't that far ahead in supply of MC right now. He's only ahead by 6. And as a Zerg player, you know, you guys want to be ahead by about, 20 to 30 supply around this time in the game. So if I had to put my verdict down, I would say MC is certainly a success in that air harass, that little dogfight that he's had with the Overlords. If you can even call it a fight, the Overlords can't even fight back; they're just defenseless. But certainly MC has done the damage he's needed to do so far, and that is always a success in any Protoss mine. Now, he is also grabbing the third. Love how he's putting the gateways at the front as well. He's gonna have to be careful with this Phoenix though. Oh no, not paying attention. He gets a drone that was going for the gold expansion, but losing 2 Phoenix for that, not worth it. And the only indirect benefit he got out of that was realizing that Idra is about to grab that 4th expansion at the gold. So MC can time out his play with that in mind. But losing those 2 Phoenix, finally suffering some damage to that Protoss air fleet that really for this entire game he's got a 5-star rating on. Now it's been demoted to like a 4.5-star rating. But he's been doing pretty good so far. We'll see if he can keep it up here or if he's going to lose more of them, because Idra does have, well, he's got quite a few Hydras now. That's, wow, 8 plus 7, so that's 15 Hydras, quite a few Roaches as well. If we pull up the unit stats, actually 17 Hydras, so there's 2 more Hydras somewhere in the back. But Idra has been doing some serious work at getting back into this game. I'm really surprised that it hasn't been more of a shutout as it's been. Idra just showing he's a very good player at Starcraft 2. Well-versed in absorbing damage and kind of springing back from the backboard. Picking off more Phoenix here, so, slowly but surely just edging out his will over his opponent. And right now, wow, he is moving a lot of Roaches and Hydras off the creep. This is very, very risky for him to do. He actually has Overlord drop research, so he's going to go for a mass Doom drop here, ladies and gentlemen. Idra is loading up everything he's got. He is pouring 100% into the tanks here, and he's going to try to drop everything, just a massive death drop into MC's main. MC, though, has his Phoenix prepared now. He is leading with the Overlords that are blanked, so the Phoenix will probably not hit the right Overlords, and the entire army is going to drop right into the Protoss main. However, the Protoss army is already there to greet that, and the Colossus is just going to do so much damage. Look at the kills on that Colossus. It is going to rack up so quickly, and more units continue to stream in. The Phoenix is even using their Graviton Beam to release, to take out some of the Roaches and Hydras, and those Colossus, man, 4 kills on that guy, 2 kills on that one. The Roaches and Hydras kind of clumped up between the buildings here. They have to navigate a labyrinth just to get to the Stalkers in the back, and that's never a good situation for the Zerg. So really, it's almost like Idra dropped right into a choke point, so to say, into a maze, and that did not work out too well. MC just cleared that up with absolute dominance, and he is going to push Idra back. Idra even trying to come in with a wave 2 on the ground, but MC was just all over that. Love the positioning for MC with the Colossus kind of posturing on the high and the low ground, using their what did Dustin Browder call it, the kinetic walking abilities. I don't know what they said, but kind of using the Colossus kinetic walk ability to stay on the high and low ground, deal with units on both attack fronts. So Idra, losing a large chunk of his army there, but surprisingly is still ahead in supply. I'm actually in a little bit of a shock right now. He's still ahead by a good 30 right now. So Idra just such a good macro player, 18 minutes into the game, nearly maxed out even after losing his entire army. That is some serious pro macro. Now he's running into a bunch of force fields, and he caught some of his units, got caught up, but that's okay. He's dropping into the main right now. He should be able to pull out here, and it looks like he's even splitting his army in 2 different directions, trying to kind of bait the Protoss army into attacking one side and not the other to minimize his losses. But Idra needs to figure something out here. He's got to get Corruptors. Corruptors are the end-all be-all to dealing with the Protoss Death Ball. You need them to deal with the Phoenix, the Voideries, and the Colossi. And right now, Idra just doesn't have that many Corruptors, and barely any Roaches and Hydras on the ground. Now, a huge engagement on the creep here, but it doesn't look like MC even cares. He's got force fields on the left. The Protoss laser beams are shattering everything on the right. Even these Overlords trying to serve as a distraction to, like seagulls pooping on the men down below, but Protoss doesn't even care about that. The Guardian Shield kind of deflecting all the damage away, and MC is going to be able to kill off the Gold Hatchery quite easily. And there it goes in a massive spurt of blood. Fiery larva going burned down below, and Idra is just going to GG out of there. So what an impressive game by both these players. I honestly feel like MC opened up with a very unique double Stargate build. I guess it isn't that unique, but it's very aggressive. It's an aggressive take to Protoss versus Zerg, and I think he certainly got his money's worth going with that build. but even more impressive for EG.Idra to kind of bounce back from the damage that he took and get all these roaches and hydras out, and very impressive for him to drop here and still have more supply after losing his entire army. But at the end of the day, that Protoss Death Ball, if you don't have enough corruptors, then you're really in a lot of trouble. So EG.Idra has to GG out of here to his rival MC. That means we're going to go to a game 2 here, guys. This is the best of 3, so I hope you guys stay tuned. We're going to have the game 2 coming out after this, and following this series, I'm going to cast my game with QXC, so make sure you guys check that one out. I'll see you guys in a little bit. HD, signing out.